Now baseball under the lights of Wrigley Field in Chicago. Tonight, the second of 4 between the Miami Marlins and the Chicago Cubs. The Cubs are looking to make history here today. Can they break the all-time winning streak record? We'll see right after this. John Lester will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Boy, this guy was unbelievably good in this last one. Struck out a ton of guys in an amazing performance, and all of his pitches were working. Let's hope he brings that A game back with him in this one.
Now batting, number 47. He'll get us started in this
Leading
one
off
under the lights.
Miami, the right fielder, number 47.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now.
First pitch.
I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Castellanos. He's got it 1 away. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Yeah, you know, I love what the Grandy man, Curtis Granderson, does for this ball club. He comes into this one having taken the starter deep in 3 prior at-bats. That's a pretty good indicator that he likes facing this guy, and he sees the ball well out of his hand. He could be in for a big game.
Settling in now, number 48. He was hitless in the shutout last night. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summersgill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north, south, east, west?
The 2-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. The 2-2. This is skied into short left center. Schwarber comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
Batting third.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Wei-Yin Chen gets the starting assignment for the Fish in this matchup. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Digging in, number 33. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, they got to find a way to put yesterday behind them. They got pounded without question, but today is a new day, and they regroup and grind and try and do the little things to try and win this ball game.
And that is where the wheels pay off, as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double. Well, you can see why these fans are so excited about this rookie.
Yeah, Matt, just a nice piece of hitting by this youngster. Not only does it look like he's going to be a solid contributor, it looks like he may be an impact player at the big league level for years to come if he can continue to learn and develop. He looks good to me.
In now, number 4. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Now this will rattle up against the wall. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Every manager and every pitcher in the league loves to play with an early lead, and they've got one here. Back-to-back doubles put them up by a run with the opportunity to stretch the lead here with another dangerous hitter set to step up.
Stepping in now, Damian Knight. But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, I can't wait to see if Kyle Schwarber can keep it going. He's been such a consistent performer this year, and coming in, he's right up there in the National League leaders in hitting. I love watching this guy play. I hope he puts on a show in this game.
Stepping into the box, number 21. And a great chance here for the Cubbies to add on in just the first inning. First delivery to him on the way. Smoke on the ground left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Well, when you've got a guy with speed like that, he's going from second to home on a base hit just about every time. The top speed here on show track is about as fast as you'll ever see, and he ended up making that play not even close.
Standing in now, number 32, high in the air down the right field line. Right fielder has a beat on it. 2 down. Nick Castellanos now, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. He's running the tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. So stepping in, number 1, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
No balls and a strike to count. Now Lester's 0-1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Down the third baseline. He's got it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Kyle Schwarber. I'm sure if we were in the trust tree, he would still want to be behind the dish controlling this pitching staff. But he's gone to the outfield, worked his tail off, and he handles it adequately with a nice arm. And it's only going to get better with the more time he puts in out there.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
The 1-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Into the box now, Jorge Alfaro. As Lester jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Miami down in order. They trail it here 2-0. stepping in, Nicholas Castellanos. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Hit sharply but foul down the right side. The windup and the 0-1. On, he pops it up. Cooper ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And let's take a look at Brian Anderson. This guy, when I see him out there on the field, I think of one thing. He's a ball player. Offers versatility for his manager. Outfield, little third base. He was fighting for the 2018 Rookie of the Year.
Oh, and he misses it.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Row. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Schwarber blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And he's safe at the plate as they push their lead to 3 now.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here, and here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
So a runner on second with 1 down now, and into bat next is Albert Almora. Delivery to him on the way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
From the belt, the pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one can get there as it falls. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
You know, D-Row, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. I can't be. You're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
Lifted down the line in left. Second shot now. He doubled to start out the home first. Runners breaking for the plate. Again, another foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Count remains at 0-2. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Driven deep at the wall. It is gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, and that is 27 for him on the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
And you can see why they love this guy. He's a leadoff guy with some serious pop, and he pounces on this mistake and knocked it right out of here.
Up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Jose Arena enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while.
Jose Urena.
Into the box, number 4.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Set to deliver the 0-1. Drilled to the right side, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Stepping up to the plate, Damian Knight. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Granderson is going to get there, and he makes the catch for the second out. So in now for Chicago, number 21. He'll hit from the left side of the plate in this matchup.
Really doesn't matter which side of the plate this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
Skied into straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. We've played 2, and this is now a 6-0 ball game.
In is Curtis Granderson.
He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Now a swing and a miss there from Granderson, and he's quickly down here 0-2. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Fouled off.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Here's Addison Russell. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Marlins are still on the lookout for their first hit of the ball game. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning. And now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Here comes the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Maddon. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the third inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off.
Ready now, number 32. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Even though they're up by a... boatload early on in this one. You can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit in the air to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. First pitch on its way. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
Up next for the Cubs, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
In now, Kyle Schwarber. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs when you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Left side, but well fouled. Here comes another 0-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the center fielder. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Digging in to try it again. Albert Almora. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple. They lead it 6-0. Now to the plate, number 47, back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
First pitch of the at-bat. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Brings it in, standing inside the coach's box for out number 1.
Now batting,
at the plate, number 48 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Standing in, Garrett Cooper. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. 1-1 now, the count to the Marlins first baseman. And that's taken for a called strike 2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Miami down in order. They still find themselves down 6-zip. The next Cub up, number 33.
And he's the reigning recipient of the National League's Player of the Month award.
Number 33.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, that dude said it, Dero. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed so he can find a gap or find one down the line. Maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there, base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. But we just witnessed some elite speed going from first to third as Showtrack is demonstrating. You won't find many other guys in this or any other sport for that matter that are capable of picking them up and putting them down like he can, and it ended up making a play not even close at third. Stepping in now, Damian Knight stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. One run is scored. Here's a second runner around third. He scores as they push their lead to 8th now.
This one just whistles over the second baseman's head. He had no chance to make a play on that one, and it gets fielded deep in the alley, but not before 2 runs score and the hitter lands on second.
Into the box now, number 21. Line drive to center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he's safe. Riding in once again, number 32. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line toward the gap in left center. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Into the box, Nicholas Castellanos. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The windup and the 0-1. And there's a base hit on the line. And the 2-out success will bring Kyle Schwarber to the plate this inning.
Now batting, the left fielder, Kyle.
Stepping up now, Kyle Schwarber. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Center fielder going back. And this will kick off the base of the wall. Castellanos rounds the corner and is headed home. He'll score easily. Way out in front now, up by 10.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI two-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
In now, John Lester. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Pause, now the pitch. Looped out toward third, but little trouble handling this one down there at third, as that will end the inning. Another good inning for the Cubs here, and you don't need me to tell you that these folks don't need much of a reason to have a good time. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now that's popped up. And this is taken in for out number 1. Digging in now, Brian Anderson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Here comes the first pitch. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. 2 out, nobody on. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. And something about this outing so far is beginning to look awfully familiar, especially in regards to that hit column. More. Adam Conley gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Albert Almora.
Here's the first pitch to him. Sent toward first, but no problem at first, and that's the first out. Here's a look at the final line for the Marlins starting pitcher, and clearly he was off his game this evening.
Man, did this one get ugly early. As a starting pitcher, you're looking to get some length, and certainly 5 or 6 innings. He couldn't even get out of the 2nd inning in this one. This is one he'd certainly like to forget.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Granderson on the move. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. So striding in, number 4. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first. A 3-pitch. Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Curtis Granderson. He's tasked with starting the Marlins 6th.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Now batting, the
Now in the box, Addison Russell looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Bases are empty, one man out. And he fouls this one off. Here he comes again, 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Almora is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. Starlin Castro will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 13, Starlin Castro.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time.
And the third baseman makes the play. That ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Starting to look bleak, down 10-0. Austin Bryce gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Into the box now, Damian Knight. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Stepping in now, number 21. On a rope to the second baseman. But the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Now batting, number 32.
Digging in, number 32. He's got an RBI despite an 0-for-2 effort to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Slapped hard the opposite way. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
The right fielder, number 7.
Ready for another shot now. Nicholas Castellanos. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Runner goes for third. behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 home. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Going back is the center fielder. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run. So a 2-run shot to left center. 6th home run on the season for him as they just continue to pour it on here.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber, as he rips it on the ground to second. Played on the backhand. Off-balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. 7th inning coming up. The Cubs lead this one 12-0. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. So the lineup flips over and digging in. Number 47. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
I got to say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And he strikes him out here, so that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
He's just bringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Into the box, number 48, as Lester jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. No hits to this point. The windup and the 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's a base hit. So the perfect game bid ends in the 7th. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
So here's the cleanup hitter, number 1. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The 0-2 once more is a ball below the zone. A runner on first with 2 away. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. One left for Miami. Just about given up for dead. It's 12-0. Next to hit will be the pitcher, John Lester. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
First delivery to him on the way. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Russell able to tuck this one in for route number 1.
The center fielder,
At the plate,
Albert Almora.
here's the first pitch to him. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, number 33.
Coming to the plate now, number 33. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. This is line to left. Granderson is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Cubs are down in order, but they lead it by a count of 12-0. Wade Waldron has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 2, Wade Waldron.
Ready for another chance? Brian Anderson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. The Cubs are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Hey, Matty V, this guy had it going in this one. You look down at the bottom of that scroll. 10 strikeouts. He had that swing and miss stuff from the beginning all the way to the end in this one.
Up next from Miami, Jorge Alfaro. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air to center field. Almora in pursuit. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. So 2 gone now in the Miami 8th. And standing in now the Grandy man, Curtis Granderson. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And that's taken for strike 1.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Miami down in order, just about given up for dead. It's 12-0. Digging in, number 4. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game.
Number 4.
First offering on its way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Number 47 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Stepping in, Damian Knight. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game. From the stretch, a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that's going to be off the ivy-covered wall. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. Now that had to feel good because it was one of those that you don't even feel the ball hit your bat. Showtrack tells us he blasted it out there at 115 miles an hour. So yeah, he squared it up about as good as you can. In now, number 21. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that's in there, base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Stepping in now, number 32. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. Now the relay home. But the throw is well up the line, and a second run's going to score.
Man, I haven't seen an offensive explosion like this since I don't know when. It's been a combination of spotty pitching and inconsistent defense, and now they posted an amazing 14 runs on the board.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Drew Steckenrider comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Number 71, Drew Steckenrider. Now catching and batting 9, number 28, Brian Holiday.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Nicholas Castellanos. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point.
And going back to that previous at-bat when he hit the 2-strike breaking ball for a home run, something tells me that this guy, when he gets behind an account, sits on something off speed of the breaking ball.
Steckenrider is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on,
as he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
They are putting in some work at the plate in this one, Matt. Another great AB. Another hit, another nail in the coffin. That's a startling 15 runs in this one, and they're still going.
In now, Kyle Schwarber. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. A bullet to first base. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the one out. And now the Cubs pitcher, Wade Waldron. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. 0-1 the count. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So coming to the plate now, Addison Russell starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Skied into very shallow right. Castellanos moving in, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Brian.
So digging in now, Brian Holiday. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1, here it comes. This ball will be chopped and fouled. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Standing in now, number 47.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
He knows his strengths and weaknesses at the plate. He knows he has a cold zone away. But the bottom line is this pitcher has been able to execute for that.
And the first will be in time to get him. And the Cubs will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
15-0 the final in this one. The Chicago Cubs jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. John Lester earns his 5th winner of the year as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Wei-Yin Chen struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The winning pitcher is John Lester. His record is now 5-0. The loss goes to Wei-Yin Chen. He falls to 3-3. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 2 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.
Welcome to our Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Let's jump right into Tuesday's action. In the National League Central, The Cubs tossed a combined one-hitter as they manhandled the Marlins 15-0. The victory extended their incredible run of consecutive games with a win. Jake Diekman collected his first W this season as the Athletics took care of the Reds 4-3. Joe Ross grabbed his second win of the year as the Nationals downed the Brewers 5-2. The Pirates picked up 14 hits in total as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 7-4. The Philadelphia Phillies put together 10 total hits as they beat the Cardinals on the road 4-2. The win was their 6th in a row. The Rockies combined to allow only 4 hits as they defeated the visiting Giants 5-3. The Dodgers knocked out 10 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Braves 5-4. The win was their 6th straight as a team. Daniel Descalso was fantastic at the plate, collecting 5 hits, helping San Diego pass the Mets 11-2. The New York Yankees combined for 4 total home runs as they took down the visiting Mariners 7-1. Charlie Morton got the W and now has 5 this year as the Rays pushed past the Diamondbacks 7-2. He is among the AL leaders in wins. The Toronto Blue Jays allowed only 5 hits in the game as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 3-1. The Red Sox put up 16 hits on the day as they beat the O's in Baltimore 8-3. Brad Hand earned his first victory of the season as the Tribe defeated the White Sox 4-3. The Tigers totaled 11 hits as they defeated the visiting Angels 6-5. The Astros totaled 13 hits as a team as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 9-1. And that's the show. Thanks for listening in. I'll be back tomorrow with more news and updates from around the majors.